keep having seasons, bro. That means it must be something good and people watching. Y'all tripping.
We live.
About damn time. Shit.
What up?
What up?
Watch your mouth, Jerry.
Man, fuck that. Everybody waiting on us because of your black ass.
They waiting on me. They waiting on you.
Yeah, they waiting on you. Trip was late, y'all.
I was waiting on you.
Trip was late,
I
y'all.
was sitting here pilling on my phone, waiting on Jerry.
Who y'all gonna believe?
Yeah, who y'all gonna believe?
Yeah, that's why I asked. Clearly, they know the answer.
Nah.
Not your ass.
Never that. You already know we back with another episode of the Carolina Wave podcast.
That's right. That's right.
Man. It's been a hell of a week, fellas.
Hell of a week. Well, what's going on, man? Talk to us.
Seems like we say rest in peace to somebody every week.
Yeah. It's something all the time, man. It's something all the time.
Definitely.
Hey, but it's also look like it's that time of season everybody breaking up too.
What you talking?
You know what
Michael B. Jordan, Miss Harvey, they done broke up. Kevin Gates, Dreka, they done broke up. Fucking Diddy can't make up his mind with little MIA and the little Asian chick. Like Shakira, her 10-year, date. I don't know if it was a husband or boyfriend. They done broke up. Bro, it's like some shit going on. There's something in the water that I don't know about. I'm still married. I'm happy. I'm happy over
that's
here.
right.
Let me back before
I'm good.
cuffing
Look,
season.
I'm good over here. I ain't dipping my toe in that little water. That's nasty.
Let me back before cuffing
That's that
season.
dirty water.
What did the professor say? Oh, the dirty water. He about lost half his brain. Trying to tell y'all.
Was Future right the whole time?
What? Go ahead, Trip.
What?
Go ahead. Don't start.
What?
Don't start, Trip.
I mean, I'm just
Don't start.
asking, was he right the whole time when he said he tell Steve Harvey he ain't want her?
Hey, I guess so. She for the streets.
I was about to say the same thing.
I ain't gonna say she for the streets. I ain't gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, obviously she is. She ain't trying to be off the streets.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Let me tell you why I'm not gonna do that. Because, listen, man, I feel like with her, don't look at me like that, Trip. Stop. My only issue with this whole thing, and it don't have nothing to do with her. It has something to do with her, but it don't have anything to do with her. Is the people outside of the relationship, how they are pretty much like not even on her ass about it like they would do us. Like if the shoe was on the other foot and she was like, yeah, I'm ready to settle down, and then Michael B. Jordan left, they're like, see what he did, see how he be acting. He probably gonna go to a white woman, because that's been the rumor now that he prefers the white woman, and they feel like that's the only reason he dated Miss Harvey, because everybody kept saying he was for the white women, for the bunnies, snow bunnies. But he ended up dating her, and the rumor is that he wanted to settle down and be married, and she didn't want to. And
which means
it's a hot girl summer.
This is all I'm saying is this, man. Why ain't nobody on her like they are on the guys? That's the point I'm trying to get to. Why ain't nobody on her? Because like when the guys were getting on her about that, it's like, yeah, she for the streets. You would see some women get upset, like, nah, don't start that shit. Nah, she ain't for the streets. She ain't want to be with them. Like, they celebrating her right now. If you go back and look at a picture, she got a picture of her sitting down and she got a goat beside her. They commenting all on that picture and talking shit pretty much, not about Michael B. Jordan, but they celebrating that she didn't settle down with him. And no homo or nothing, but the dude is, everybody wants the nigga. Everybody wants Michael B. Jordan. He got a stable career. The nigga in good condition. He won the Sexiest Man Alive magazine type shit. And from what I can see from the outside looking in, he been catering to the woman. So it's like, ladies, what is it do y'all want? Like, if you for the streets, just say you for the streets.
Oh, so she for the streets.
They don't know.
I'm
know what they want.
If you for the streets, say you for the streets. But if you're not for the streets, if you're not for the streets, then what else can a man do to, sign off and say that, I'm trying to settle down? Because Michael B. Jordan is 35 years old. What's her first name?
Lori.
Lori Harvey is 25 years old.
She done had both sides. She done had both sides of the spectrum. She didn't have Future, and she didn't have Michael B. Jordan. She didn't want to be with either one of them.
Yeah.
So,
but I'm like this, bro. I'm not trying to play any sides because I see people trying to count her body count. Let's not do that.
Okay, take all of that out of the perspective. Is she for the streets or not? Because all of this, they talking shit about it, blah, blah, blah.
I already said she for the streets.
She for the streets.
At least right now she is. Maybe when she get 30, she'll be committed. She'll find somebody in between Future and Michael B.
And that's cool.
But that's what some of these reporters been saying. They've been saying, look, you had something good right there. Why risk it by going back to the streets and then, try to go back and settle?
But see, we don't listen to the media over here. I ain't worried about none of the shit that they talking about. People talking shit about her. All I'm saying is, if she for the streets, she for the streets. She 25, like you said. She got plenty of time to figure out what she want. If she didn't want to be with Michael B. Jordan, if she wanted to fuck around with him or fuck around with Future, this, that, and third, like, just say that. If you
let me say
this. Just say that.
Hold on. One thing, Whoops. If this is true, then goddamn it, she for the streets. Is it true that she dated not only P. Diddy, but P. Diddy's son?
Lori?
Yeah, Harvey.
Well, we can definitely look it up. Hold on a second.
I think she dated P. Diddy and P. Diddy's son. I can't think of young nigga name, but
why
the light skinned nigga with the good hair. Becky with the good hair.
Well, while you're looking that up, maybe let's look at this side of it. What if she told Michael B. Jordan she wouldn't want nothing committed, and because his age, he ready to settle down, so he thought he could change her mind.
Then he'll slap for that. Because she said she already told the man that she ain't ready to commit, and he tried to change her mind, and yeah.
Looks like they did. Christian Combs?
Mm-hmm. She for the streets
to me.
So I mean,
I can hear the streets.
I'm just saying, man, like
I can hear the streets.
That's all I'm saying. She for the streets.
Oh man.
But I mean, it is what it is. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it is what it is. I just don't like. I don't like the women. These women getting on us, man, because we saying this like, oh, she for the streets. Like, don't be trying to get on her. Y'all be doing okay. So if y'all getting on us about us saying she for the streets, can we not get on y'all about when y'all say, oh, Future for the streets, Trey Songz for the streets, Chris Brown for the streets? Like, y'all get on them about all the time. Us men sit back and what? Damn. I mean, I guess it is for the streets. I mean, it is what it is. But as soon as we get on a woman, Lori Harvey, oh, she for the streets. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get on her about that. No. Nah, bitch. She for the streets. Lori Harvey for the streets.
PK said she gonna end up with the baby.
Hey, she might.
Hey. That'll be a damn scene.
We just gotta mind our business, that's all. But when it comes to both sides, that's how I look at it.
Exactly. I like that. Just mind your business, that's all.
Just mind your business.
Yeah, man. But hey, shout out to Michael B. Jordan, shout out to Lori Harvey. Hey, wish them both well. Who else did I say broke up? Oh, Kevin Gates and Drake.
I'm just waiting on the album.
Hey, what you think about that freestyle though?
That's a nasty motherfucker.
Look, I could have told you that. You ain't listened to his music before?
Put my tongue all in your ass today.
Oh, man. You don't want.
Hey, that nigga spread the cheeks in it. tongue fucking the shit out of him. God dang, this nigga out here doing it.
PK said they've been separated though, which I figured they probably have. It just ain't been publicized.
It's just hitting them.
That nigga like this between the cheeks.
Yeah.
But I'm waiting for this album. This album come out Friday. I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on there. I'm gonna be on there listening.
I can't.
Y'all know I'm featured on there, right?
Yeah, I hear you. What was you on? Little skit.
You gotta wait till Friday. I can't give y'all that. You asking me questions. I can't give y'all that.
Reggie said he gonna jump on when he get home. He on his way now.
We'll be asleep by then, Reggie.
Right.
But yeah, man, that's crazy. I felt like they were a great couple. I like.
So we say. I mean, so we say. We don't know, what was going on with them.
I mean, from the outside looking in, I feel like they're a good couple. Same thing with Sierra and Russell Wilson. If they break up, all hell gonna break loose.
But even from
the last hope we would have is Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. That's it. If Sierra and Russell Wilson break up, that's it. Barack and Michelle, y'all, all we got left. Because Will Smith and Jada Pinkett fucked that all up for everybody.
But even from the outside looking in, we don't know what was going on with Kevin Gates and Drika. I mean, all we know is that Kevin Gates would talk about it, but we didn't really see nothing about them in the media as far as like positive.
No.
You think
they did have a sex? They did have a sex tape out. Huh?
I mean, I don't know if he did or not.
He had a sex tape out. I watched it.
I'm talking about him cheating on Drika. I don't know if he did.
I'm talking about the sex tape. Did you see the sex tape?
They said it was weak.
Yeah, that's what they said.
I don't listen to they.
Did you watch it? Oh, okay. I synced it.
Look what I look like. Kevin Gates sex tape. Man, I can't judge another man's sex tape, bro.
Well, I'll tell you what. If they was trying to get some money off of it, you ain't getting no money off me.
PK said make sure you send her the link.
The way he be talking in his lyrics, shit, he must do that outside of the music.
Hey, he ain't gonna put that on the sex tape though.
Shit.
Depending on what it is, that's just like.
Hey, if you bought it, you is.
Nah, it just depends. Like you gotta think about it. Like, think about when old girl was on that interview and she was talking about Sway Lee and talking about, I had sex with him and it wasn't nothing special and this blah blah blah, this that and the third. Like, you ain't special. What am I gonna give you something special for when you ain't special?
True. I mean, or he tried to give us something special and that was just whack. Either way, but I mean. Who knows? Who knows? My thing is this, though. This
nigga here.
Did anybody comment the girls that he called out? I know Beyonce didn't. Did the other two women say anything to him?
Ruby Rose did. She said this nigga
Rose did, yeah.
What'd she say?
She's just like this nigga real freaky or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, she gonna fuck him.
Yeah, most likely. If she hadn't already.
Yeah. Oh, this nigga nasty. Let me go in the DMs. Kevin Gates, you so stupid. You so stupid. Nah, I'm serious. I'm trying to put my tongue in your ass, spread the cheeks, spit it.
Yeah. But you think?
Hey, what'd he do? What'd he do in that growl?
You stupid. Look, Hines, you think he's down with the whole cuck shit?
He one of the ones they call in to fuck him.
Right. That's what. I don't think you with that E. That shit.
Yeah.
You been playing?
Can we play that real quick?
Can we play the clip? I'll play the clip.
Can we play the clip?
Weird ass shit.
Can we play the clip real quick? I want the audience.
We're gonna discuss this. Let's talk about this.
Go ahead.
I identify as a cuck. So a cuck is somebody that can derive pleasure from the idea of somebody else fucking or engaging with their partner. Mm-hmm. So like when we're having sex, like she'll call me somebody else's name. She'll talk about somebody else that fucked her better than me. Hypothetically speaking, the guy in the corner.
I know you seen him. He was looking at me.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So I'm just piggybacking off of that because you did ask her some of the things that you do for me. So she knows what I'm into and stuff.
So you have watched her have sex with other men?
Absolutely, yeah. I love that shit.
He loves it.
Now,
I wish Ashley would call me
I
Leroy.
wish,
I smack
boy.
the fire though all on top.
Boy.
Leroy, what the fuck did you say?
I mean, I've heard of some kinky shit, but that's just not. I mean, that's just not something that I imagine myself being into.
To each his own. But
yeah, exactly.
Let me say this: I have
that's a select on though.
I have a few friends that have experienced this, have not gave their woman away, but was called in to do the fucking. And I must say, I think I'm gonna call him. I might. Can I do it now? Is there a way I can call him now and get a story out of him?
I don't know how that works, but you can go ahead and try it.
Let me see if I can call somebody and see if I can get this story out. Let me just see. Hold on. Y'all work with me.
I just don't see myself handling that, Wilkes.
Me neither, brother. With somebody like I'm in the same boat like Hans. Let mine say some shit like that. Boy, is you crazy? That don't even sound right. A cook. What the fuck?
I think it's short for cuckold.
Yeah, you a cock-a-doodle-doo, all right.
I'm gonna see if he respond before the show over with. But he told me a couple of stories. I ain't gonna put his name out there like that. And I have somebody else that they told me about it. Actually, I have 3 people that's actually told me about this. One, the girl that told me about it, her boyfriend was like the guy that just said it. He said that he liked to watch. Now my homeboy, he said he was the one that got called on to do the fucking. Mm-hmm. And I asked him, I was like, did you not feel weird? Like, did you not feel like it could possibly be a setup? Because think about it, fellas. What if they both spot you out in the club? Let's say, okay, they call me to do the fucking, okay? Mm-hmm. And I'm out there.
For the show on. I ain't no Kevin Gates.
Listen, you stupid. But no, let's say they call me on to do the fucking. And in my head, this is how I think. They could set me up. They could set me up to where, so this, I'm going by what my homeboy said. He said basically they were out of town and they got a room and they told him where their room was, and they wanted, him to come up there and meet, and he wanted him to fuck his girl. And he didn't tell me. I can't remember word for word, but that's basically how it went. They just wanted him. They wanted him to meet them at their room or whatever, and him basically fucking. Couldn't they flip that? Like, oh, I seen this black man raping my wife, so I killed him.
Yeah, that's one way you can look at it.
I'm scared. I can't. If we're gonna do it, you got to come to my place.
That's one way it can happen. But another thing it can happen, they can set you up, rob you.
True.
We heard like the trouble situation.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting there watching, he said that the guy was like not participating in it, but as he was fucking, he was like, "Yeah, now move her leg over this way and do this to her," and going in on like, "Hey, you need to get there, go in on her, fuck the dog shit out of her."
Be looking over at, hey man, don't make eye contact with me.
I'd be on some other shit. I'd be like, hey man, shut the hell up and let me do what I'm doing. Hey, man, you sit down and shut the fuck up.
And the girl that told me about her experience, she was like, the guy, like, they was at a grocery store, nigga. She said they was at a grocery store and he went his separate way to go get something. She went her separate way. And the guy was trying to talk to her at the grocery store. And, she flirted with him or whatnot, but she didn't give him, he asked for the number. She said no. And then when she went to go talk to her dude, she told her dude about it. And he was like, yeah, like, you can give the number away if you want. And they went back and found the guy. She gave him his number. And the guy, her boyfriend and the guy had a conversation. And the guy was like, yo, like, wasn't trying to, push upon. I noticed your woman wasn't trying to push up on her. He was like, nah, like, you can take her number. He was like, you can fuck her, but I got to watch. I got to be there. and dude was with it. From what she was telling me, she was like, dude was with it. She was calling his name. He was like, and the dude, her boyfriend was asking her, he was like, is he fucking you good? And she was like, yeah. She was like, he's in it, like going ham. And I'm like, yo, like, bro. And then when I know this is crazy, like I know I'm giving out specific details, but this is what tripped me out.
When the guy was getting ready to come, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Listen, when the guy was getting ready to come, he was like, I'm about to come. The guy, her boyfriend was like, I want you to come on her face.
Oh.
And no, not him. I knew he was
I was about to say, please don't.
No.
That's some other
he said,
shit
I want you to come on her face. And bro, like, he came on the motherfucking face. She said, like, I said, you what weird out about it? She was like, at first, yes. She said, but after a couple of times, it was, and I was like, a couple of times, she busted that laugh. She was like, yeah. She was like, she said, and this is what caught me off guard, but it made sense to me. Once you get comfortable with your partner, like all the way comfortable with your partner, and start revealing your deepest, darkest fantasies and what you into or whatever, and you find out they with it, and you actually go through with it, and you see that both of y'all are comfortable, you'll be surprised the shit that goes down in these relationships. I could never
different level of comfort, brother.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. Well, I know we had this conversation before, like if it was two women and me, I'd be comfortable, but if it was two guys and a girl, for me, no. I know that's what double standard, but nah. I know what I like and I know what I don't like, and that ain't it. Yeah. I never want two swords in a fight. No.
Yeah, that's kind of that ain't up my alley. Pause. But
that ain't up my alley, down my alley, or around the corner.
Could y'all see yourself on either side of the situation, like being the one that gets called in, or being I already know the answer to the one, but could y'all be the one that's called in?
Hey, yeah, go call me in, brother.
Yeah, I could.
I don't know.
Now, no. Of course not. Like, I'm married, but
yeah, not now. Yeah, not now.
But in the past, yeah, most definitely.
Call me in.
And
I got a disclaimer. Sit down, shut the fuck
up. Before we get started, there's a couple rules I got. Don't tell me what to do. You sit over there and sit the fuck still and shut the fuck up.
Now the other guy that I told you about, not the one I just hit up. This is a different one. He told me, and I could never do this. He said that they were in a position. She was laying on her back, and he was on top of her, but he had her legs like pushed up, like he was basically on top of her with her legs up on his shoulder. The guy was on the other side. So let's say he's sitting down, got his legs open, and her legs between her head is between his legs. Mm-hmm. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's on her boyfriend's on the basically on the backboard, whatchamacallit? Headboard. I said backboard. Headboard.
Her head between his legs. Okay,
yes.
Keep going.
And the other guy that they called in is
back.
On top, missionary.
Yeah.
Missionary.
Uh-huh.
Her boyfriend was pulling her legs back closer to him while the other guy was fucking.
I think that's called assistant basketball.
Man, I can't with you.
Hey, what he scored? He was trying to score a triple-double, what?
Hell yeah, boy. Damn. Hey, you probably got Johnny game a high five. Thanks for the team. Good night, pass, bro.
I'm done with y'all.
Hell no. Like I said, bro, you didn't read the rules. Take the fuck down over there. Don't say shit. None of that.
It's about to get wild tonight.
Hey,
don't be doing no touching or nothing.
Hands off.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Will said he tried to score a triple double tonight. I'm trying to pull a one from Westbrook.
Hell no.
I done heard some crazy ass shit, man. I just say this. Like I said, they are some very open and comfortable motherfuckers, and I applaud them for it. But me, nah.
That's a different level of freak right there.
But you also got to understand, I guarantee there's a lot of women that I'm pretty sure we've came across that we might be even cool with that are down to get fucked by multiple men at the same time. I guarantee it.
That's weird.
I guarantee it because the only reason it's not out there like that, and I'm guaranteeing this, y'all. Later on in the future, in a couple of years, watch, it's gonna be the new norm for a lot of motherfuckers. I'm going to tell you this now. I've never ran a train on a girl. Never.
I'm gonna tell you something though. What you just said that make a lot of sense.
Hold on, let me finish. I've never ran a train on a girl, but what I'm saying is this, bro. It's gonna be if it's not already, it's gonna be in a couple of years. It's gonna be out in the open that women are gonna be more acceptable to having threesomes or getting train ran on them by multiple men, or what is it called? Gang bang.
Bro, that's already out. That's already happening.
Yeah,
I'm saying, but how many times? How many times have you heard a woman admitting it? Like, yes, I don't mind taking multiple dicks at one time. How many times have you actually heard that?
You'd be surprised. There's actually groups and people out there. I don't want to divulge too much. I got my shirt on, so you tell where I work at. But there's a person on my job that's a high-ranking person, and he's got some shit like that going on.
But
he's in like a swinger group.
But what he's saying is that it's gonna be the norm. Like it ain't gonna be no secret. He's gonna be out there.
Like, people ain't gonna look down on it. Like girls ain't gonna be like, oh, she a hoe. Oh, she. No, girls gonna be with the shits. They
go
be
ahead,
like, girl. You got gang bang. How was it?
Shit, I can't
wait to try
it. Invite me next time. I'll help you. Fuck out of here.
I'm serious, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you what you just said that make a lot of sense, because the thing is that with social media right now, there's only so much that you can do that's gonna get people's attention. Yeah. And when stuff don't surprise you no more, it's gonna be like, well, I'm gonna do this, and yep, I do this, and so what? Yeah, me too. I do that too. But that's the thing is people really they be ashamed of doing stuff until it's the actual norm. Then it come out. Like I remember them when we was in elementary school.
Did anybody look at the comments on that post when he was talking like that?
Yeah.
Was there other people that was agreeing with it?
Bro, in middle school, eating pussy was looked down.
That's what I was about to say. Like back in elementary, we was like, hell no, I don't eat no pussy. Yeah, like that.
You eat pussy? Oh, nigga, you nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, niggas start to come out, trick daddy. Yeah, I got my ass straight. So what?
Mm-hmm.
I got my gooch licked.
Now that's the norm.
Yeah, that's the norm. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling you. Well, give it a couple of years. I give it 2 years. Gang banging is gonna be normal for these women.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
There's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna be normal that we're gonna be thinking like I knew something was gonna be normal, but I didn't know it's gonna be this normal.
Is that just gonna be for the people for the streets though?
It's gotta be. Cause
And I done heard too many niggas letting these women, I'm going to call it out. Fuck it, I don't care. Kanye West, Trey Songz, and Deshaun Watson, the nigga that's been getting caught with all these massages, they called his shit out publicly and went detailed. The women that massaged him, they said, yeah, he asked for oral and he asked for anal pleasure. And they said anal pleasure. They said, yeah, he wanted me to stick my finger in his ass.
But
Kanye West has been like called on about that shit about Amber Rose. Amber Rose said that she once put her finger in his ass. Trey Songz, there's been women that said they don't put their finger in that man's ass. Let me tell you this: ain't not net. The only thing that's going out my ass is shit.
But let me say this though, Hines. Like back in the day, a lot of times women just be like, he got a little dick, this, that, and the third. That thing got old and played out. Is this something that women saying that could be fake? Or that might be not true?
Here,
let me tell you this. Just
smoke,
listen.
there's fire.
But just listen, Hines. Is it a possibility that they probably lying?
Everything's a possibility. That's a possibility that Lori Harvey ain't from the streets.
Nah, that's
no.
I think a lot of times
I seen her out on 221 the other day.
Oh hell no! A lot of times I've heard, and like I said, I'm in the same boat with y'all. Ain't nothing going in, it's only coming out. But they said that that's where like the man's like obviously his prostate gland is, but like something like where he gets like overexcited or something. Yeah, like a G spot.
Yeah,
fuck that.
Yeah. I do it.
Look, my G spot is this shaft I got down there. That's my G spot. You get that off, I'm just fine.
Look, right.
I don't need you going back there to help me out with anything else. I promise you.
Look, I'm old fashioned. I don't want none of that new shit. I'm good on that.
Right.
I'm good on that.
Right. Fuck
hell nah. I'm about to go get this Japanese whiskey.
Go ahead. It's just some crazy shit though, man. Like I said, I mean, like I said, to each his own. You know, people gonna do what they want to do, and a lot of people might look down on it. Some people might say, you know what, I want to try that. Since it's out now, and you know, like I said, to each his own. But me personally, I'm like, wow. But
we don't know a lot of people do behind closed doors.
Right. I just can't get with sending my wife to another man and me watching that shit. Like, I just can't. I can't. Like, bro, that'll do some damage to me. I'll wake up that next morning in a cold sweat. Like, babe, what the fuck just happened? Did I do that? Yes, baby. And Tyrone, thank you, honey. Tyrone was amazing.
Hell no.
No.
Shit.
I can't. It's too heavy on my heart.
Yeah. I ain't gonna look at you the same ever.
Nah, bro. Hell no. But I never ran a train on the girl. I can't be in the room with another man. I take that back. I can be in the room with another man, but I can't perform with the same woman that he's performing with. Because I've been in a room with, you know, shit. Like my brothers. I've been in the room with my brothers and we done had, you know, women in the room with us. But that's besides the point. The point is I can't perform on the same woman as another man at the same time. Or even after. And I'm weird about that too. Like if one of my homies hit this girl and she's like, all right, now Jerry, you next. Nah, I pass. I'm good.
Yeah. What they say?
Because
I'm the one not to
right. Because he might have damn did some stuff and shot off and went all on your back, your chest, and here you come hugging up on me and I'm got all this wet sticky shit. What is this? Oh, that was Jade that left earlier. Oh, I'm good. Get the fuck out of it. Yeah.
I still need at least a week to clear that shit out.
I'm just saying. I was telling Wilkes when you walked out, I never perform on the same woman with another dude. Like I've been in the same room with my brothers and stuff, you know, with the girl.
Yeah. Get past that.
Yeah.
Fast forward.
Yeah, we're gonna skip past that.
Yeah.
But I can't perform on no woman and the guys performing like.
What you mean?
Ain't no way.
You mean the same day or like period?
Huh?
You mean like the same day or period?
Period. Same day, same time. Like how?
I'm talking about like what if it's like a year,
girl from the back and she up there giving
later?
Nigga head and me and him looking at each other. That is disgusting.
What if it's like a year later though?
Of course, yeah, that's cool.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like period. Like,
shit, give me a couple weeks, I'll be fine. I mean, but the next day, no. The same time, no. Nah, I can't do that. Reggie, you drinking a Heineken?
Yes, sir.
He must have got paid today.
Yes, sir.
Look, them expensive beers. That's
big money.
Nah, here it goes.
Big money.
Hey, nah. Look, here it go. Who gave you them, Reggie?
Ain't nobody give me that.
Oh, okay.
He probably said on about an 18 pack, ain't you? The only reason I got it because they ain't had no Michelob Ultra.
Oh
hell, you could
have got something way better than that.
Them Heinekens that premium taste, I can't drink them. I drink one and my stomach is full, like bloated.
Yeah, that's how I am.
I can't. I don't like
full.
that. I don't like that full beer feeling. I don't like that. Now McUltra, I can drink about 2 of them, 2 or 3, and I'll be good.
They got a new Modelo. They got a new Modelo out.
That shit, my stomach blowed up.
I know. I've seen the new Modelo.
They got a new Modelo that's like that. It's like that Michelob Ultra. It's called Modelo. What is it? Oro?
Yeah.
Oro or something. Yeah.
It's got like 90 calories or some shit like that.
I don't care about none of that. I got them 2 Modelo's you left. I drunk one of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we were talking to Reggie about Trip. You go ahead and break it down, man.
We're talking about cooks and bucks.
Yeah. Cooks.
How about what?
Cooks and bucks. You either a little chicken or you a big buck.
You know, cook-a-doodle-doo.
I can do.
Reggie, I know the answer to this first question. Like, you know, could you, watch your lady have sex with another dude? Could you be the dude on the other end? Like, somebody be like, I want you to have sex with my wife, but I won't watch.
I don't think so either. I don't think.
Wait, hold on. Let me throw this. Is you getting paid to do this or not?
Man, ain't no pay. You getting a nut out of it.
Look,
Ain't no pay.
Like you said,
That's extra. That's great for me. I get paid too. Yeah.
Listen, I don't know how I feel about no mix. Hold on.
What up, Robin?
He had to get right over there.
Yeah.
What's up, Robin?
Step outside.
He about to go in then.
Let me go outside and tell you how I really feel about it.
But nah, man, I don't know how I feel about another man watching me get my rocks off.
Yeah. These two said they don't mind. I'm on the fence. I can't do that.
Yeah,
The
man,
only
like
reason-
I'm in that butt ass naked, and I'm on top of you, and you sitting there watching. Man, I don't know how.
But not only that, Reggie. You know, with the cucks, they like to watch and commentate, and you need to do this, you need to do that a little bit harder.
Yeah, see, you ain't gotta tell
Look,
me.
Reggie. Look, Reggie. I said I got a disclaimer. You gonna come in, you go sit down, you go shut the fuck up. Don't be touching the nut.
Now I agree with that. I will lay some
Okay.
ground rules. I will lay
Hold
some
on,
ground
hold
rules
on,
while
hold
I'm
on,
walking
hold
in there.
Hold on,
I don't
hold on,
mind the
hold
motherfucker
on.
watching me. I just don't want nobody talking while I'm doing it. Like, you can watch me all day. I don't have to look at you. My focus is on your woman.
Okay, so listen. Okay, so once you in there, you in your stroke game, and you have a feeling that you like. You know how when somebody's staring at you, like they staring the hole through your back, and you turn around and look, he's stroking his meat. Then what you gonna do?
Right, guys.
Why y'all gotta
This turned him on. You think he ain't gonna be? You think he's gonna be sitting over there with his legs crossed sipping wine?
Beef jerky. Y'all going too far.
Hell nah, Hines.
that shit can happen.
That's what he into. That's what get him off. You think he gonna be sitting over there cross-legged, sipping a glass of wine, smoking a cigar?
Bro,
He
my
gonna be over
focus is
there. He gonna be
on
over
the
there
girl.
beating his meat.
Bless you.
On the woman. My focus is gonna be on that woman. I ain't paying no attention. He can breathe like that motherfucker that breathe behind Helga G. Pataki.
I come across.
I'm gonna still wear
Yeah,
that
I
woman
don't know
out.
about that one.
I don't care.
Man, you just like he back there, and you be like, I know he looking.
I know he back there. He told me to
Turn-
fuck her. I know he
just
back there
turn and
watching.
Look, and you sit
Yeah.
back and stroke your meat, man. Shit.
Why
hell
would
no.
you look back, Reggie?
So what?
Focus.
Yeah, exactly.
Dog,
I ain't
man,
looking back.
dog.
Shit.
Me either.
I ain't looking back.
Y'all gonna
I'm
look
already
back.
uncomfortable.
She gonna be too
working on
loud.
the
She gonna be
situation
too.
at hand.
Listen, bro. She gonna be too loud for me to even look back there.
Nah.
I'm gonna be slapping ass and talking shit.
You gonna know
I guess
he gonna
I'm a
know he
very
back
observant
there.
person. I
Hell
gotta know
yeah.
where
James
everything is in the
who?
room.
And I'm not gonna let nobody be behind me anywhere. I'm gonna be where I can see him if I gotta turn around. He gonna be in my
That's even
peripheral
worse.
vision.
That's even worse.
What you mean?
Yeah, so that might be a no for me, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
What's
y'all
the difference
understand?
in looking at a football movie and they doing it?
Huh?
Man,
What's the difference in looking at a football movie and they doing it?
That's
I gotta see-
that's entertainment.
I gotta
Shit,
see.
I'm about to put on a show, so this is about to be entertainment too.
Yeah, but you ain't watching them and they ain't watching you. You watching the screen and they performing for a screen. It's a
they don't even know
middleman.
that you watching.
Say what?
They don't even know that you watching.
Right.
Yeah, true.
All I'm gonna say is I would be with it. I just ain't with the whole. The only thing I'd be nervous about is being set up, Reggie. That's what I was
Getting
saying.
robbed.
That's why you about to look. That's why you gonna be looking back, making sure he ain't over there got a gun pulled out on
No, that's why I said I would have.
with a bat.
you. He gonna have a gun pulled out on you, all right? And he gonna be
That's
cocking
why
that
I
motherfucker.
would
hell
have it
no.
at my place. That way, and I'm watching them.
There's just too many red flags to me. He might want to get handsy or something. Like, nah,
Well, I got the
nah,
disclaimer.
ain't gonna be no touching.
Yeah.
Nah.
If I gotta
What
put
if
all
you
them,
rub your back or something?
if I gotta put all them disclaimers, if I gotta put all them disclaimers in it, I don't need it. I'll pass.
He might try to help you pump or something like that. Try to give you a push. Like, hey, I'm helping you.
Don't say that.
Holding your waist, pushing you. Yeah. Do it like this.
You gotta say,
I trip. I'll be like this. If you don't get your ass off.
Hell nah, bro.
Throw an elbow in the quick.
I'm good. I am good.
Nah,
Hey, but we forgot last week to shout out Pride Month.
yeah, man. Shout out to Pride Month, man. Hey, shout out to y'all. I know it was y'all's day. I hope everybody had a good celebration, good month. Yeah, I know it's y'all month. I hope everybody had a good celebration. I just want a couple of things to change. Not for Pride Month, but the LGBTQ community. I just want them to chill out with the whole trying to cancel everybody that has something to say, or they feel like something came off wrong, or somebody, said something bad about, somebody that's gay, because I feel like they've said something, a lot of things, people that are trans or gay or anything, they said a lot of things that were hurtful to, people that are straight.
Other cultures, yeah.
Yeah, or other cultures. And I don't feel like they get, and I don't feel like they get canceled or anything like that, because people don't look to cancel them. I feel like they make it a point to make an example out of somebody for talking about them or having a problem with what they do, or somebody making a joke, quote unquote, Dave Chappelle. Like, he's a comedian. He's supposed to do that. He talk about black, white, anybody, and make jokes about how they live and what they do. And we find it funny because it's true. It might be funny or it might be hurtful to some people. It might feel, some kind of way about it, but majority of the shit he be saying is true. And the stuff that he said about, the LGBTQ community, majority of that stuff was true. So I just feel like, if we could, die that down, I feel like, things would be a lot better. I feel like a lot more people, because I'm one of the people that have been accepted. And I have friends that are gay. I have family that's gay. My kids' mother and dad, second mother and dad, not my brother over there in the corner, not Wilkes. No, that's why I had to go ahead. That's why I had to go ahead, Reggie. I knew Reggie was going to do that
cleared
shit.
it up, Reggie, because all I was like,
that's why I said not Wilkes and Jessica, but my brothers, my other group of godparents for my kids. My brother, he's gay, and I love him to death, man. He's been a blessing to our family, and I can't. There's no way, I couldn't, accept people for who they are. I look at them as human beings. I don't look at them as they're gay or anything like that. I mean, if they're gay, cool.
Yeah, right? I mean, like, that's all fine and dandy, but like, if we sitting out, like, say we somewhere. Like, I don't want to hear that shit to where you be like, oh, he cute, or this. That's different. Like, don't sit here and do that shit around me. Like,
what you mean? What you mean? Hold on. What you talking about? I ain't hear you.
Like, say if y'all out somewhere, and say you with your partner. I ain't gonna say your partner, but your friend, the godparent, right. Not Wilkes, but and dude walk by and he be like, oh, he cute. I would do this and do that to him, like.
Okay, Reggie, but
don't do that shit.
But do you keep that same energy for dudes that be catcalling girls, that walk up to girls or say they be out and be like, damn, she got a fat ass. Hey, girl. Hey, blah, blah, this, that, and third. Like, do you keep that same energy with them?
No.
Why?
Because to me, that's what it's Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve, I guess.
God damn it, Reggie.
I guess that's his pleasure.
Look, I'm gonna say this though.
Like that's what you're supposed to do.
I'm gonna say this, Reggie. I don't agree with gay dudes trying to turn straight dudes gay. I feel like I feel like it should be kept mutual, and it shouldn't be try to be brought on to somebody that's straight. Like, right. there's some people out there that say, oh, every dude got some gay in him. It's just something to get him to get out of him or whatever. Blah. I don't agree with none of that. Like, but we can't get mad when they express sexuality, yeah, towards other people. Yeah. Like, I mean, it can be discomforting and stuff like that. We can't, you know.
Say what?
It can be discomforting to us, but we can't have any kind of like sort of I would say like outlook, animosity or anything to it. Because dudes do the same thing to girls is when it's unwanted. What if you go up to a girl? But Reggie, what if you go up to a girl and she like girls, she don't like dudes, and you put you or another dude is like throwing himself on her, and she already expressed that I like girls, I don't like dudes, and this, that, and the third. Like, that's the same thing.
That's right. No, I agree. I feel like with any gay dude though, like if any gay dude over there hollering or whatever at another dude or whatever, and you be like, yeah, I do this, do that, so be it. It ain't me. You ain't trying to holler at me, and I'm fine with it. No, this is my thing, bro.
So that don't make you feel uncomfortable, like that would.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm
it don't make me feel uncomfortable because it ain't towards me. I'm working.
Yeah, but like. I don't
if
care.
It wasn't directed toward me, I wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care either. Right. I would laugh like if a dude was the holler at a girl.
You different. You're probably like, let me go have put you on.
I'm gonna even say this. Even if it was directed towards me, I wouldn't feel uncomfortable because I don't feel like that another dude can turn me gay.
Right. Exactly. Now this is the only thing, Reggie. This is the only thing. Like Trip said. If the dude was to try to holler at me, I wouldn't take offense. Like, nah, bro, I'm cool with it. I like women, or I'm married, I have a woman and kids. Like, or if it was in the past, I'm like, nah, I'm strictly women. But my only issue would be, like, you sure? Like,
when you start pressing the issue, now it's getting disrespectful.
That's when I feel like, okay, you trying me now after I've politely said no.
Right.
And it's the same thing. It can be the same thing how girls look at some men.
Right.
Guys be like, yo, what's going on? Nah, I got a man. Man, come on, man. F that nigga, man. You come. That's why women get mad and get upset. Like, nigga, I just told you no. And it goes both ways. It goes hand in hand.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, they can be straight and or the girl can be gay. She's like, nah, I got a girlfriend, or no, I got a man, and the dude's still trying to talk to her. After she said no, she got every right to get upset. Just like a man, like myself, could get mad at a gay dude for after I done told him, no, I'm not gay. I don't swing that way. So I don't approach me that way. And he still do it. I got every right to get upset with him. Just like, hold on, Reggie, just like a man is, just like a man can go over and holler at a girl because he's straight, and go holler at a girl and get a girl's number and talk about what he would do to the girl if she gave him a chance. Like a gay dude would do the same thing and holler at another gay guy and say, I can't wait to get him home and do such and such and such. I would do the same thing as I would do with a straight guy talking to a woman. I would laugh. Why? Because it's funny to me. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, you wild for that? You gonna do that to them? Okay, hey, so be it.
You know what?
As long as it ain't towards me.
You know what I feel like?
What's up?
Go ahead.
That's why they feel obligated, because everybody's accepting it. Everybody's accepting it, and
it ain't about accepting it. It's about feeling comfortable.
It's okay to do it, and it's okay to do that.
It is okay. It's okay for them to be themselves.
That's it.
That's who they are. So it ain't something that they made up. It's something who they are.
You can't compare it to. I guess I'm a right is right, wrong is wrong type person.
But it ain't right.
It ain't right.
Right. It ain't wrong is wrong. It ain't right. You ain't right about it.
Exactly.
No, I'm saying you're not right about that.
How?
Because Reggie, these people are.
That's how they genuinely feel. It's not something that's how pretending.
And they are human beings just like us. They bleed just like us.
Mm-hmm.
So they and what their preference is what their preference is. As long as they're showing respect to you, I'll be honest with you, bro. When back in the past, gay guys put me on a bunch of women. I'll be straight up honest with you. The girls love gay guys. Why? Because they are funny. Like
they
feel comfortable around them.
They relate.
Nah.
So let me ask you this, Reggie.
I've never had a problem with a gay person. I had I had two gay guys try me one time, and I told them politely, no. I said I was like, I like women or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, my fault, and left me alone.
That's respectful.
I've never had an issue with a gay person. Never.
Let me ask you this, Reggie. If you out at a cookout and this gay dude want to be your space partner,
you asking me that?
Yeah.
Yes, Reggie. Your name Reggie, ain't it?
Okay. Do you want my honest answer?
Yes,
yeah. I ain't playing.
That's crazy.
I told you he a manly man, boy. He ain't going for that,
man. That ain't no manly man shit. Stop pointing that out like it's a manly man, Reggie. I'm going to tell you that's weak. That's weak.
That ain't weak.
That means you ain't. That just tells me you not comfortable with your sexuality. That's all it says.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. I
Man,
just don't want to be. That's like if people over there smoking dope and I don't want to be around them, and I ain't gonna go around them.
Okay, but if somebody said, "Hey, you want to smoke this dope with me?" All you gotta do is say no, and guess what? They're gonna say, "Okay, cool," and leave you alone. Now goes in the same hand in hand. Now, if you told them no, it's like, man, come on, smoke
man.
it. You got every right to knock them the fuck out.
Right.
Say, hey, goddamn it, leave me alone.
That's a fact.
Just like a gay person.
Because can't no crackhead make you a crackhead.
You come over there and try to engage with you doing whatever you doing, then don't ask me.
Say what?
Because if I'm over here doing something, I ain't gonna look over and ask you like, yo, you wanna come hit this head? Like, I ain't finna ask you that. If you don't come over here,
they are just like us, but they prefer a man. That's the only difference.
That's a fact.
That's the only difference. And guess what, Reggie? I'm not sharing no drink with them. I'm not sharing no blunt with them. Why? Because
they ain't just like me because I don't wear tight pants. So they ain't like me at all.
What they got to do with
tight pants? Got to do with it?
Because you just sit here and say they just like us. They ain't just like me because
they just like you as far as being a person, bro.
They a human.
Yes, I'm talking about as a human being, Reggie. Them being who they are.
They got tight pants on.
Boy,
so Reggie, would
they
you?
Got on hoochie daddy shorts.
So Reggie, to me it
those
seems
ain't hoochie daddies, those coochie cutters, huh?
So hold on, Trip. Hold on, Trip.
Hey, y'all trying to get me worked up.
I just got one question.
I'm trying to see your point of view, and I don't understand.
Man, you should know.
This is what I'm saying, Reggie.
You've been knowing me for a long time. You know my point of view.
I don't. Let me tell you. Let me ask you. Okay.
You're acting real weird right now.
Let me ask you. Hold on. Let me ask this.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
How would you handle, since I know your point of view, how would you handle if a guy that played football that was gay, and you had to coach him,
and he real good,
and he's real gay,
Yeah.
I'm a. For one, if I had to coach, if I had to coach,
hit it, Trip.
I'm gonna talk shit to him.
Hit it, Trip. Yeah, Jerry, I ain't got it.
You hear me?
Say what?
What you say, Reggie?
If I had to coach him, I'm gonna talk shit to him.
What you mean you gonna talk shit to him?
If he do something that's awkward, or I'm gonna make a joke or anything like that.
Okay, what if he
gave you know you would get fired if they talked if they were offended by that?
They take that shit offensive.
Yeah, hey, everything offensive on the football field.
Reggie, that's like
what?
That's basically saying you racist.
Hold on.
You can't
hold on.
Color and sexuality.
Hold on. Since we speaking on that, Reggie.
What?
If we out somewhere or you at work and you working with these 3 dudes or 2 dudes, one of them gay and one of them are racist, which one you gonna talk to first, or try to, or
one.
Huh?
Neither one.
Oh, son of a gun.
Oh man.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna throw my headphones in and act like ain't nobody around me.
What if they your managers?
I'm gonna throw my headphones in and act like they ain't even around me.
So you gonna get fired, basically.
I ain't gonna get fired. I ain't got to talk. I come to work to make money, not make friends.
But I'm saying no, they're like giving you directions of what you need to do at work.
If I'm doing it wrong, he let me know. I'm gonna say, all right, I'm gonna keep on keeping on.
Reggie, boy, you a fool.
That's crazy.
You acting like
You don't even
talk to him,
sound.
look at him.
That don't even sound right, Reg. You don't even sound
Yeah.
realistic.
Listen, y'all.
We
talking
living in
to
the
a
real
guy.
world, Reggie.
Okay,
This
so
this
let me
you
ask
in
you-
fantasy
let me
land
ask
right
Hear me
now.
out. Hear me out.
Let me
hear me
ask
out,
you this.
Hear me out.
Hold on,
Hold
let me ask you this
on.
question.
Let me talk for a second.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let me tell y'all what kind of person I am.
Go ahead.
There's this guy at work that I work with.
Mhm.
He lies about everything and everything else. When he comes around and I don't have my headphones in, I will take my head. They don't even be plugged up. I just put the plug in my pocket, or I just take my AirPods, throw them in my ear. I won't be playing not a lick of music. He'll come up talking to me, and I'm keep on doing whatever I'm doing, like I'm listening to music, bob my head and everything. And he eventually turn around and walk the fuck out.
Great. I get it. You don't fuck with the nigga, right? Cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I
that's
get
just
it,
like,
Reggie.
if I didn't fuck with him, I ain't gonna fuck with him.
I get that, Reggie, but all I'm saying
No,
is
okay, well, if you get it, then why are you still asking me questions?
I'm not asking
That
questions.
right
I'm
there
just trying to.
that should have
I'm
summed
not
everything up right there.
Hey,
So,
can
let me ask
you
you-
take
hold
the
on,
screen
Jerry.
off? Can I see your face?
Jerry, let me ask him a question real quick.
Go
So
ahead.
does the
Go ahead.
same
Hold on, but
thing-
just keep in mind
Wait.
what I just told you.
Okay. So does the same? Okay, so what you're talking about right now is for gay men. Does the same thing apply for gay women?
Do you want my honest
I
opinion?
believe.
Play it. Don't be reneging now.
No,
Get
I
it,
had
Trip!
to go in the house. I had to go in the house.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
And I couldn't talk in front of my daughter.
Does the same thing apply for
But
gay
do
women?
you, do you want my honest
men?
opinion?
I sure hope you would give me the same one.
All right, so check this. I know people probably gonna get mad at me for saying this.
It's too late for
All right.
that.
Yeah, exactly. You already canceled.
Yeah,
But-
that bridge been crossed.
I don't know how you getting back over.
Reg, you both gonna go
burnt
ahead
the
and let him
bridge.
hang.
You better build a house or something over there.
Fuck them and fuck this and fuck that. Go ahead. Let it hang, Reg.
Ask me
I
again.
got
Ask
big
me the
balls.
question
Fuck
again.
yeah.
Ask me the question again.
Does the same thing apply for what you're saying right now for gay men that it does gay women? Whether that's a tomboyish gay woman or a lesbian gay woman.
And that means, Reggie, she might be hanging out with us. She could be, I ain't gonna say a dyke or anything like that, but let's say she a lipstick lesbian, one of a pretty lesbian. And that part might sound horrible on my part for saying that, but she's a pretty lesbian. And she's hollering at a girl, trying to say, I can't wait. And the girl give her a number like, oh, I can't wait to eat that out and do this and use my strap on to do this and do that.
You giving that same energy?
Probably. More than likely. But I can't necessarily say that because I have a niece that's gay. So I talked to
But
her.
you don't shun her away though, right?
So if one of your family members was gay, you don't fuck with them?
Nah, I said I got a niece that's gay.
But
I'm
what if
talking
it was
about a
nephew
guy.
that was-
A guy.
Yeah, what if it was a nephew or a cousin that was?
I probably wouldn't.
Okay. Hey.
More than likely.
Hey, he said he don't fuck with it. The only I'm not asking you no more questions. I'm going to say this. The only reason that I was continuing to talk about it to you, Reggie, is because I'm trying to get you to understand. I get where you come from, and where you sound very, very old school. And I ain't saying that's a bad thing. I ain't saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying like you're very rooted in the ground about how you feel about things to where it was within the 1990s, 80s type shit. We in 2022, and a lot of things have changed. And I'm not gonna lie.
So I'm
growing
supposed to
up,
accept
I was
it?
growing-
I used to be like
I'm
that.
supposed to accept
yeah,
it.
that's what I'm
supposed
saying. I used to be like
fine
that.
with
Hold
it.
on, Reggie, let me finish. I'll let you finish. Let me finish. All I'm saying is this, bro. I get where you're coming from because I grew up from around people, from growing up around people, adults and stuff. I was always taught, no, it ain't no man on man, no girl on girl. That's wrong. You don't do that. That's gay. You don't do no shit like that. You ain't supposed to be cool with them. You ain't supposed to be around them. That's that faggot stuff. That's what they used to say.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that, people that's listening. I'm not calling
beat that
nobody
out.
faggot. Now,
I ain't condoning to it.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. So that was, if you go back and look at Eddie Murphy stand-ups, damn Martin stand-ups, that word used to be flown around a lot, like on the normal. Times have changed now, and people are a lot more sensitive to, you know, that word. It's basically like the same word as nigger for black folks.
Hard R.
And I feel like I've gotten older. I've gotten older in the sense to understand and come to an agreement with, okay, this is who they are. They are just like us when it comes to being a human being. They bleed just like us. They love just like us. Just because they prefer something different doesn't mean they're my enemy. And I don't understand their ways of doing things. Huh?
Damn it! Shut up, Reggie. Never mind.
Okay, but all I'm saying, for me, that's how I look at it. And being around them and actually, you know, having family and friends that are gay, that have came out and been gay, and seeing the struggles they've been through, just like the struggles that a black person has been through for being black.
Hey,
hold on, Reggie. Let me finish.
No, I don't like when people compare.
Reggie, let me finish. Let me finish, bro.
You got to.
Different things.
Okay, that's what you feel.
You're not comparing race and sexuality. You comparing a culture, not a race and a sexuality.
Exactly.
You comparing the culture.
Let me explain how I feel about it, bro. You stuck. If that's how you feel, cool. I get it. I'm trying to get you to understand where I'm coming from with it. You don't have to like.
Listen. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel.
Okay, but I'm just trying to. Can I express how I feel about it?
I mean, you can, but
okay, that's all. Then now, let me finish.
Brady said you ain't changing
my
mind.
I see how you feel about it. Now let me tell you how I feel about it. That's all I'm doing.
But I know how you feel about it.
But they might. Okay, the audience might not know how I feel about it. So let me finish.
I'm pretty sure everybody knows he's a friendly guy.
Okay, cool. And everybody know you asshole the group. Cool. Now, back to what I was saying. How I've looked at it, bro, they are no different from us. And the struggles that they've been through with scared of telling their family, you know, I'm gay and this is how I feel or this is who I am. Like,
can't go to the bathroom at work.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's horrible. That is horrible. For you to not be yourself, because you can't be yourself because people don't accept it, is basically, you might not feel that way, Reggie, but I feel that way. It's basically the same person telling a black person going in a restaurant and it's nothing but full of white people.
And they all looking at you when you come in.
And they looking at you. That's just like a gay person walking in a church. And they all looking at you like, oh, look at this. I feel them. I can relate to it, is what I'm saying. You might not can, but I get it. And that's why I'm saying it's okay for me. And it took some time for me to grow and understand that, but I understand it now. And it gets to the point for me, it's got to so deep for me that I even say if my kids were gay, I'm going to accept them for who they are because those are my kids. I'm going to raise them to be for my daughter to marry a man and my son to marry a woman. But if the journey takes them and they want to, you know, marry the same sex, I'm still going to love them the same way, bro. And I can't sit here. If your kids would do that, God forbid they don't, because I wouldn't want that to be, you know, anything you'd have to deal with from what you just told me. But if they were to do that, bro, I would have to accept it because those are your kids, and I'm gonna love them just like I know you would love them. And that's just some real shit. I'm telling you, like, it's gotten to the point now, bro. Like, we all got to come to an agreement. Like, you might not want to look at it as the same thing as racism, but damn it, it goes in hand to hand with me. I see it, and I'm not gonna turn the cheek on it because I'm stuck in my old ways because somebody told me that's not right. A lot of motherfuckers tell you, hey, that's not right, but guarantee they in the ditch somewhere or in jail because of the same shit they told you that's not right.
Mm-hmm. Because I know
you got to make your own decisions, and I understand that's how you feel. Cool, that's how you feel. But for me, I'm looking at it from my perspective, not anybody else's perspective. That's how I feel about it. And the fact that I got family and friends that are gay, and that you see people that are more comfortable of coming out or whatever, it's a joy to me. I love seeing it. And like I said, the only rule I have is don't come to me with that shit. I'm not gay.
That's it.
But if you are gay, cool, I accept it. I even go to the damn wedding and celebrate with you. Hey, congratulations.
Yep. Because at the end of the day, we've all had situations where we've had friends or girlfriends that parents didn't accept us because we was black.
Yep.
And it's the same situation. My parent or your parents or us, you might be like, well, I don't accept your boyfriend because he gay or you gay.
Right. I don't accept your boyfriend because he black.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. A black man going into a bathroom and it's all a bunch of white men and they looking at him. Same thing like a whole bunch of men, period, going in the bathroom and a gay person that's in there walking in and the men looking at him like, oh shit, it's a gay guy. Mm-hmm. It goes in hand to hand, I'm telling you. You might not look at it that way, but I get it. I get it.
I feel like I can accept it because I'm secure in my sexuality. There's some people out there that think that you know, you can watch something gay on TV and think that it's going to turn you that. No, I don't want to see it, but I know that if I do watch it, it's not going to change my opinion of my sexuality. I don't feel like your sexuality is something that's taught. I feel like it's something it's just something that how you were born, basically.
Yeah.
These people didn't grow up and see something and be like, oh, I think I like that. Nah, that's just how they were. The same way we weren't born and got to pick our skin color.
That's where I have a disagreement. I ain't gonna say I necessarily disagree with you on that, but like I said, some people can be taught on that. Some people can be persuaded on being gay. Like some people might be confused and be like, yeah, I like women, and then they meet a guy and be like, man, like.
What the fuck is happening?
He froze up.
Oh.
Hans, if you can hear us, there you go.
I don't know what happened. But I'm saying I ain't gonna say people were born gay. I won't say that. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers are you might be persuaded on a movie or social media.
I just don't think it's a learned behavior, bro.
I mean, it teaches on. Like I said, that's where I feel a little bit different about it. Some people may feel like they are born gay, but I do feel like there are some people that have been persuaded to be gay. I ain't gonna say persuaded to be gay, but chosen to be gay and not born gay. They chose to be gay because of experience they dealt with in their life or what they've seen or what they dealt with. I feel like it can go in hand in hand. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, it's either or, but I just don't. Mm-hmm. I don't think all gay people I don't think it's all a learned or a taught behavior.
No, but yeah, man. Like I said, big shout out for the Pride Month. Pride, and glad that it can be accepted for what it is, and. Some people may not accept it, and that's cool. Everybody has their own opinion. I just hope there's no harm done to anybody for being who they are, because, like I said, you just seen it recently. These people getting killed in the grocery store for being black, and the guy had nigger on his rifle. Same thing. I can say perfect example. Do y'all remember? Was it Orlando when those people in gay? The sniper got killed. The sniper killed those gay people. The people that came out of the gay club.
Oh yeah.
Ashley knew the guy that was singing. Ashley and her sister were very close friends. Ashley's sister used to date the guy that was performing that night. She used to date him, and Ashley and her sister loved him. She told me about him and talked about how close she was with him, and I actually went to the funeral. Me and her actually went to his funeral after that happened, and just to see all these people, it was basically like a stadium, damn near a half a stadium of people at his funeral. So that tells you like how many people have love for this person. It don't matter if they gay, straight, or not. This man was gay and can sing also. And he had so many people that loved him, that, you know, respected him, that he just, it was crazy. And that was also like, I've already accepted it, but that also like turned my head, gave my head like basically a 360. I was like, wow. And, you know, to hear my wife and her sister talk about him and how good of a person he was, like, it's just sad that people can't be who they are because, you know, people don't accept it. And they take it to the point where they got to take him out of this world because they don't accept it. And I find that to be very cruel and unacceptable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like everybody just, it's a whole, like we were saying earlier, it's a whole business thing. Like, you know, if you don't agree with something, just don't agree with it. But
yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Everybody's not going to like everything, you know, right, what people do or say. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of things y'all can probably point out that I don't like that y'all probably like. Perfect example. I love Peaky Blinders. Y'all don't like it, but I don't give a damn. I love Peaky Blinders. But I'm gonna watch the new season when I get off the phone. Well, I'm about to watch Hustle because Wilkes told me about it. But yeah, I'm about to watch Hustle and then I'm gonna watch Peaky Blinders.
But one thing I can say though,
what?
Reggie don't hate him as much that he gonna go out here and kill all of them.
No, yeah, I don't give a damn about that.
I hope not. Reggie?
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Look, True was waiting for you to ask me. Reggie was like this.
Nah, I had my phone on mute.
Look, I thought he was gonna hit me with the, you want me to tell you the truth?
I'm like, come on.
Hey, but I got another clip we gotta talk about.
Talk to me, brother.
Here, let me play it for you.
My daughter just had her 6th grade graduation, and when I got to the school to see her walk her little stage into her thing, she's wearing some outfit I've never seen. Turns out her stepmother, just the two of them, went shopping last night to buy her a dress for graduation. This is a milestone moment that I wasn't even included in on. How is that showing an ounce of respect? I birthed this child. She's my child. I'm the one that's known her from birth to 6th grade to be celebrating the fact that she's graduating 6th grade. You're the one that bought her a fucking dress. You couldn't even include me in on it. A milestone moment. You really think a stepmother that's been in her life for 6 months, 8 months, however fucking long you've been in her goddamn life, you really think you have the right to go with her dress shopping for her fucking graduation and exclude me? That's respect. That's building a community and a village for children. That's what's best for the fucking children? Really? Get the fuck out of here.
Whew.
So that was a mouthful.
Yeah, it was a mouthful.
But me personally, my thoughts on this. Okay. She said that she went to her daughter's 6th grade graduation that day and found out that the stepmother went out the night before and got her a dress for the graduation. Why she didn't have a dress before then?
Already,
exactly.
She's sitting here ranting and raving for nothing. She just wanted to go viral. That's all it was.
And I just feel like
and it worked because everybody there was a bunch of likes and comments on that shit.
Right. I just feel like, you know, if that's the situation, like, you know, you should be happy that she got a dress that she wanted and she, you know, got to walk across stage. Like, you complaining about a dress that was bought, like, it seems to me that there's a deeper situation from what we're actually seeing than what it actually is. It seems like that the dad may have more custody than the mom actually does, because I mean, I don't know. I can't speak on that.
From the outside looking in, you're right. It seems like the dad has more custody of her. We could also assume that, you know, the stepmom and the mom may have some type of beef, and the stepmom could have slighted her and did something to be funny, like, oh, I'm about to buy her this dress for her graduation. I know she's gonna get a kick out of that. But we can also look at it on the flip side. Why are you mad?
Right.
Why can't you be happy that you have an extra helping hand in your daughter's life?
Exactly.
And I was always taught
the mom had the opportunity to go buy the dress for her.
Right, exactly. Same thing with Tripp said. But I was taught it takes a village to raise a child.
Mm-hmm. And she
so
said,
why not? Now you rarely hear. I ain't gonna say rarely hear, but you hear about step parents or the step parents helping the other child out.
Mm-hmm.
Why make that an issue now?
Right.
Like, why make that an issue? Like, it's
just the little things that she said. Like she said her little 6th grade graduation, like belittling the whole situation of the whole graduation.
Right.
And then she was like, "You've been in her life for the whole 6 or 8 GD months or GD life or whatever. Like, why are you belittling her life? You know, with those particular words, like it just seems like there's a bigger issue than what she's actually stating about this particular dress. But my biggest thing I got out of it is the stepmom obviously found a need to go buy her a dress for her 6th grade graduation. She should have already had one. She didn't say why is she not wearing the dress that I bought her.
Right. Yeah, my wife crazy. She just messaged me. Shout out to my wife Ashley. But let me just say this, man. I agree with everything you said. One thing I can agree with her on, though, the woman that was complaining, she can call her and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna buy your daughter a dress for her graduation. You're more than welcome to come with me and help me pick it out." You know, open up a relationship. Like I said, we don't know what's going on in the background because if I'm the step parent, the dad talk like that sideways, or he already feels some type of way about me, then I'm not gonna call anyway. But if we got a understanding of who I am and what position I'm in, like I'm gonna be in your child's life, I wouldn't mind calling and be like, "Hey, bro, like I was gonna buy your son some shoes or whatever. What size he wear? You want to come and help me pick him out? I'm pretty sure you know what size he wear or whatever." If I was doing the whole step parent thing, then yeah, that's how I would approach it.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be, to be respectful. So that's the only thing I feel like the step parent could have done to prevent that from happening. But for her to get upset like that, I feel like it's deeper than the whole story. I feel like there's some beef going on between there, and it could be between her and the stepmom, and it could be between her and her ex-dude.
Because there's a lot that's missing out of that too. Like, how do we know that she didn't reach out to her and ask her to come dress shopping with her, and she just ignored her? Like, we don't know what went on. We just see this woman ranting about her not being included about getting the dress.
Right.
But my whole thing is like, 6th grade graduation ain't something that's just sprung on you. Like, oh, the kids is graduating tomorrow. I mean,
right.
Y'all
you been know about this. You needed
been know about it.
Yeah, but I just feel like her pride could be hurting too. She might not have the money to get that girl a dress, so she's saying, "Oh, this girl pretty much gonna buy my daughter's way into her life." Like, she might feel threatened, like, "Oh, she's taking my baby away from me because she's getting all these things and getting her attention now." So like I said, in a sense I could get that, but at the same time, there's no need for you to get upset when you got an extra helping hand to support your daughter. Like, be blessed, if anything. About this.
And it sounded like that she didn't get her nothing, because if she would have, she would have said she already had a dress. She could have wore the dress that I got for her.
Exactly.
So obviously she didn't get her nothing anyway. So she really need to be saying, "I appreciate you getting the dress for me. Should I pay you back? How much do I owe you?"
Right.
True. Like I said, it's got to be an up relationship about that, because this, like, now I feel like she's making it about herself, not about the child.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be her, the little girl's day. Like, she's graduating from 6th grade. And another thing, how many fucking graduations these kids gonna have now? God damn! I remember graduating in elementary, then high school. That was it. I don't remember no
6th grade graduation. They're still in middle school. You go from 6th grade to 7th grade.
Man, I feel like it's fucking 5 different graduations now, man. I can't keep up with shit. And now I agree with Reggie on this. Why the fuck these kids getting these participation trophies now? Fuck that. You either in first or you last. Now you getting participation trophy. he handed out water. We're gonna give him a trophy. No.
And
everybody's a winner.
Look, and water trophy of the year goes to.
I wouldn't even want that shit. I'm like, you better not say my fucking name. That's just like that's worse than damn somebody, the waiter coming by and saying, "Hey, your card declined." Don't tell nobody my fucking card declined out loud. You better not do that shit. And they over there announcing, "Hey, you got the best sportsmanship award." Don't give me that shit. Fuck all y'all. I was just being nice. Nah, I don't want none of that. If they say that, hey, my kid don't want that. Hey, take it back.
He don't need
that. Hey, I'm gonna tell you what. Youth sports is a trip. It ain't like how it was when we were younger. Like that's one thing, and then like another thing is it's so political. So now, you remember how we used to always have a draft? Like you had a draft for everything. If you played baseball, you was in the draft. If you played basketball, you was in the draft, and the coaches picked you. Shit, now all you gotta do is be like, so my son either gonna play for this coach or he ain't playing at all. And if all the good kids do that, then all the good kids gonna be over here on this team. And all the kids that's the first timers and all that, they gonna be over here on these other teams.
That's wild. Yeah, I remember the draft. That's the best way to do it, though, ain't it?
Exactly. Youth sports is so political, and the adults in youth sport, that's another way to ruin it, because a lot of them, instead of actually teaching the sport that they're playing, teaching them the game, they chasing rings. All they want to do is win. So they're gonna try to build a super team and go out here and win. And to me, you ain't no coach if you can't coach a kid up. Like my whole philosophy is, I want the kid that's not that good, I want him to actually be in rotation to get a lot of playing time. That's my whole goal. Once I get that, I'm satisfied.
Exactly. That's why you highlighted for one of the good coaches. That's why you do what you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that extra work in.
Like you actually. That's what I was gonna say. You actually put the work in and actually help these kids, man. And
that's the whole definition of coaching. You're supposed to coach everybody, not just the best ones.
You think about it though, a lot of these kids need a coach like that, because a lot of these kids would ride the bench their whole life and never get that opportunity. But you actually let them touch the field and get that experience, and you can teach them. You can teach their wrongs, or what you see what they're doing wrong on the field, and they can improve, and that can boost their confidence. And you never know, you might turn that bench warmer into a fucking superstar.
That's what I want. But I done had my ups and downs. I done had parents say, "Put my kid in." The kid don't want to play, and I'm going to turn around and be like, "The kid don't even want to go in." But I keep.
That's another thing, bro. I got to say this. I'm glad you brought that up. Parents got to stop forcing these kids to play sports.
Right.
If your child do not want to play football, do not force your child to play a sport because you feel like, oh, he run fast. Hey, son, you need to get football. You know there's some good money in football. You can make it in the NFL. You can buy me a house and a car. Stop doing that shit.
Hold on. You got to let them try it at least once, because they might not know nothing about it, but they try to play it that one time, and then if they don't like it after that, cool. But if they love it after that, then keep it in it.
That's fine. That's fine. But if the kid says, no, I'm not digging it after that, don't force. I've seen so many kids being forced into playing sports because their parents made them. And I've seen a lot of kids get fucked up, like hurt, like broken hand, broken arm, and they come back with a cast on, or they playing next season. Did you ask your child at all? Or you just tell them that they're going to play? Nah, they playing next season, bro. Nah, they gotta get their face, but they playing next season. Don't worry about it. We'll be back next season. Ain't that right, son? And your son and the son got this awkward look on his face, like, yeah, I guess.
But hold on. I think say, no disrespect to none of the stuff that I'm about to say. Just a disclaimer. But like flag football, t-ball, like the stuff like that, I feel like that ruins kids. As far as if you're gonna play football, you need to go ahead and play tackle football. If they 5 or 6 year old, put them in tackle football, and you got to think that the kids that's gonna play with them, they're gonna be the same age. And if you see a big 105-pound 6-year-old He shouldn't be able to catch your 45-pound 5-year-old.
Yeah.
So
I feel like
look at it. Well, he's big. He gonna do that. Like that's gonna ruin him.
I feel
like with football is different though. Like
T-ball is different.
Yeah, football and T-ball.
Nah, I can't say that because my son played T-ball and he does not like baseball at all.
Nah, because T-ball, you gotta learn.
I was saying the difference between football and T-ball with flag football and football. You right about that. They need to go out and football and do that with 4 pads and everything because it's completely different with T-ball. Flag football. And actually hitting somebody with pads, that's completely different.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. They need to get their ass on those, get the pads on, and actually get that experience. T-ball, completely different.
T-ball teaches you how to hit.
Yes, it teaches you how to hit, but it also teaches you the basics of going around base as young kids.
You got to know how to play before you can actually play.
Because and it helps the kids in the with first base and pitcher, well not pitchers, but the first base and the outfield. Because when they hit the ball, because they're going to guarantee they hit the ball, it's on the tee. Well, most of the kids anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Because it's all about contact. Because you can still play T-ball and be trash.
It teaches the kids on each baseman how to get the ground ball, pick it up, throw it. It teaches those type of fundamentals. So with football, I agree with you. Mm-hmm. T-ball. I feel like T-ball is a good stepping stone. It's a good first step for those kids because, like Tripp said, with that T-ball, it helps you with contact, helps you with your form with the bat, helps the kids that's on base, outfield, first, third, second, whatever base. It helps them to pick up, get the ground balls and throw it, and practice with their gloves and stuff.
Because with flag football, if you can pull a flag off somebody, you can tackle them. But with T-ball,
no, not necessarily.
If you can at least touch them,
you can touch them, but that don't count. You got to tackle them,
right? But I'm just saying, as far as comparison with T-ball, you can basically put that ball on a tee and you can still not hit it good.
That's true.
T-ball just teaches you how to make contact with the ball, and like you said, it teaches you the fundamentals as far as like running the bases and things like that. But with flag football, everybody knows how to hold a ball and run and dodge somebody.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's different from getting hit and tackled.
Right. I understand that.
Huge.
I understand that. But as far as all I'm saying is it's not in comparison with flag football.
No, not at all. Talking about T-ball and flag football, no, they're completely different. Yeah. I agree with that.
I'm speaking from my experiences.
Yeah. I mean, we get it.
If my son would have played regular baseball, like where you ain't got to worry about the kid in the outfield or the kid on second base sitting there kicking up dirt, the kid in the outfield out there with his glove on his face or playing with the grass or something like that. And everybody, you ain't trying to get nobody out. You just standing there, and everybody gets to run around the base. And what's the point?
We still got to catch the ball and get people out in T-ball.
Yeah,
go to a T-ball game.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Every experience is different, but it's supposed to be for the fundamentals, for the first step with baseball.
Yeah, I get what it's supposed to be, but
it's all about moving up too with the parents. A lot of parents keep their kids in T-ball for too long.
Yeah,
a year, move them up. You got to practice with your kids. You got to think about it. A lot of parents ain't involved with their kids' sports life.
And I can tell it made a difference. I can tell it made a difference because we tried 3 times with baseball. So the first time it was just like that. Like you couldn't get in the way of the runner. You can't try to get nobody out. It ain't once you catch it, you throw it back to the coach. Like that was the first year. So the second year we had a younger coach and he was a lot more competitive. So I could tell he was a little into it more because once they get it, say if he was playing shortstop, if he caught it, he was throwing it straight to first. The kid wasn't really getting out, but he was enjoying the fact of attempting getting them out. Or
was it still T-ball or was it regular?
Yeah, that was still T-ball. He liked it.
How long did he play T-ball?
He played 2 years of T-ball.
Nah, I'm playing 1 year T-ball and that's it. I played T-ball when I was 5 and that was it.
When it was a lot more competitive, he liked it.
Yeah.
But when as far as anything else, he wasn't for that. He was bored with it and everything.
Yeah. Now you said you had a what the fuck moment about the Panthers. What happened with them?
Hell no, I ain't talking about it now.
Why not?
After the way that y'all done went in Ohio accepting everything, hell no, I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
Just tell me what happened, and I'll form my own opinion.
Fill him in, huh?
He stepped away.
Fill me in, Reggie.
Yeah, I don't
Huh?
know. What's up?
Fill me in.
The Carolina Panthers hired the first transgender cheerleader.
Oh, I did see something about that. That ain't got nothing to do with me though. Cheerleading is cheerleading. Cause you got dude cheerleaders
Yeah.
and you got female cheerleaders. So I don't see no issue with that just because of that fact.
So, Reggie, when you say that, you mean like
Right.
man, woman?
Don't
Man
ask
and
me
man?
no questions.
Well,
Hines,
I don't know the story. So
Hines,
man and the woman, or a woman and man?
Hines, fill me in about this Panthers cheerleader thing. Reggie ain't giving me all the details.
About the first trans,
Yeah.
Is it a woman to a man or a man to a woman?
I believe it's a man to a woman.
See, I
I'm
don't.
not
The
mistaken.
only reason I don't have an issue with that is because there already been me and cheerleaders.
Right. But I don't have an issue with it, period.
I mean, I don't have an issue with it, but it ain't weird to me.
Why I ain't saying shit.
It ain't weird. It ain't
I'm
weird to
on
me
board.
because there's already been me and cheerleaders to me.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, man. I feel like, people are trying to change the narrative and also make this thing normal that some people have an issue with because, like I said, man, at the end of the day, these people are human beings. When it comes all the way down to it, they're nobody but human beings.
Yep.
They might live a little bit differently and prefer things differently than what they are, but at the end of the day, they hurt just like us. They are happy just like us. When they get their food, I'm sure they get happy. Damn, I'm starving. I'm hungry. They bleed just like us. If they stump their toe on the side of the damn bed, I guarantee it's gonna hurt them the same way it's gonna hurt us. The only difference is they prefer the same sex. And for the transgenders, they believe that they have that they
They're
believe
born in the
that
wrong
they
body.
were
This is why I kept my comments to myself.
I mean, that's fine too, but that I don't have a problem with it. I feel like shout out to the Panthers for being the first team to do this. It's no different than the Steelers going out and getting the black quarterback. I mean, not quarterback, black coach. What was the black coach from Miami Dolphins?
Brian Flores.
Yeah, because nobody was going to hire him after he went out and told what happened. So shout out to Steelers for hiring him.
Yep. I mean, that's a different situation, but it's the same.
Yeah, it's a different situation, but I'm just saying, presenting the opportunity for somebody that is
Wasn't
not
got it
there.
nowhere else.
Yeah,
I can dig it.
and I feel like the Panthers were the first team to do that, for letting the transgender woman do that, and shout out to them. And I think it was, how many did they say? Out of however many years of NFL, it's been 8 gay football players in the NFL. 8.
Yeah.
I only heard of 3.
But I mean, at the same time, it ain't really we got to look at it too. Like, it ain't an NFL thing. Like, there ain't really a lot of gay people out there that have a passion for playing in the NFL.
I think they do.
If there is, then they got to stay to the same standards as everybody else. Is too. Like, are you as good as some of these other players are?
No.
I just feel like if there was a world class quarterback out there that's got an arm on him and throwing like better than anybody else, like, and he was gay, I feel like the NFL would give him a chance.
Yeah.
I just feel like we got to look at it in both perspectives too. We got to look at it like it ain't just because he gay that they, not getting a chance. Can you stand up with the rest of these world class players?
Yeah. Like I said, man, I don't have no issue with it at all.
Nah.
I'm glad that I've evolved into the man that I am today, because who knows how I would have reacted to the things that are happening now if I still had the same mindset like I did back in the day. And like I said, I'm glad that I have family and friends that have came out and accepted themselves for who they are. And that's all I gotta say about that. That's what it is.
But that was another episode of the Carolina Wave podcast. I gotta I gotta go watch these fights.
I bet you do. Going to see your friend, your lady friend.
Yeah, I hope she.
I hope she don't turn into an alien tonight.
I hope she don't either.
Dang, Willie about to wear her ass.
Man, don't play me. Don't play with me.
Hell, y'all want to put a little wager on it now that we
me.
on live? Go ahead, throw some money on it. Oh, okay. Y'all some tussy foots. That's what y'all.
I'm about to see if she win right now. As a matter of fact.
Don't say that. Don't you say tussy foot, boy.
Yeah, tussy foot.
We know what is a tussy foot, Jay? What's that mean? Oh, I bet you know what it means. What does that mean? What does a tussy foot mean?
I don't know, Reggie.
Oh, she about to fight.
Go ahead.
Look, here she come. Here she come, Reggie.
I ain't worried about that right now. I want to know what the tussy foot is.
Hey, man, this your man, Jay House. Carolina Wave, man.
Hell no. We ain't
I just want to say I appreciate
stop button until I figure out what a tussy foot is.
I appreciate everybody here and checking us
just
out.
Called me a tussy foot, and I don't know what he called me. I don't know what it is.
I love y'all, man.
Because I'm black? You say that because I'm black? Is that what it is?
That's what it means. That's what it means. That's what it means.
Nah, he said no. That ain't what it means. What it means?
That's what it means. You know what a tussy foot is. Everybody know what a tussy foot is. You know about tussy foot.
Look, it's when you walk with that little crimp to the side, like. You walk like that.
Hey, so I'm handicapped. So now you said I'm handicapped.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
He's Trip making up stuff.
Don't ride the wave.
Brooks, your turn.
Hey, it's your boy Will. Shut up. Appreciate everybody who came on the live.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Look, he done muted you.
It's on you, man. Thank you, man.
He muted you, Will.
Hey, we appreciate you. New merch actually will be out next week too, by the way. What's it different?
All right, Trip, your turn.
Look, man, we appreciate y'all checking us out this week, man. Y'all make sure y'all check us out next week. Follow us on Spotify.
I got his ass muted.
Platforms.
No, you don't.
Ah, shit.
And make sure y'all follow us on Twitch, man.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Reggie, you want to give your handle?
This your boy Larry B, man.
I was gonna skip.
We appreciate y'all. And you already know, man. Hold on, before I get off here. What's the tussy foot?
All right, man. I'll let y'all.
Look, man, make sure y'all keep God first, keep pushing. Remember, don't ride the wave, be the wave.